Hey everybody, I'm Indi, and well, I'm back. It might be a little bit confusing because I posted FNAF the Opera a little bit ago, and it states that I'm going on a hiatus at the end of it. And I did actually post that a few months ago, but I accidentally deleted it because I thought it was something else in my YouTube studio at one point, but it's whatever. I re-upload it now just because I feel like there is some effort put into it and I might as well have it on the channel. But yeah, so I'm back. A few things are going to be a little bit different now. I have a new channel icon if you haven't noticed. I've remade myself into this mechanical phoenix persona thing, which may or may not have been inspired by the fact that my wife is actually a furry. I don't really consider myself a furry, but I'm not even sure if this counts as a persona because he's a robot, but whatever. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what I've been thinking on while I've been away, and a lot of it has been just with a lot of my content that I've been making, and I got disheartened from making content just because nothing was really getting popular. A lot more recent videos only got like 1 to 2 views, which was really hard. But I kind of understood why. It's just, in truth, I wasn't really making content that anyone would really want to watch. Honestly, I wouldn't even really want to watch my content, a lot of it. So I'm actually going to go through and I'm probably going to delete a lot of my channel's videos that I just don't see a lot of value in. Going forward, I'm going to try and upload a video once a week if I can, but if I can't, I'm not going to beat myself up about it just because I don't want this to be like a stress thing anymore. I don't want this to be a hassle and not get a lot of rewards for it. I just want to kind of do this for myself, and yeah, so we're starting with this, a little bit of a speed draw of my new character, just a new image and stuff, because this is represent me going forward, and I wanted to have kind of an introduction to this new time frame in the channel. Gonna kind of reinvent it. A lot of what's going to be on the channel now is going to be like art and animation stuff, maybe some game development stuff. So similar to what was going on before, it's just I'm actually putting more effort into it, trying to make stuff that people want to watch and I enjoy making. Been going through here and was drawing this for a couple days this week. Having a good time. I actually really enjoyed drawing this and editing it. It's made me a little bit nostalgic for this. Yeah, I'm really excited what's going to happen going forward. I'm looking at ways to make the channel more interesting and just a better time had by all. But yeah, so going back through the FNAF the Opera thing, I really feel like I could have done better with it. I just rewatched it just now. I didn't bother editing out a couple things. I was thinking of editing out the parts where I actually talked to the camera just because I don't see a point to them anymore. A lot of the factor was why I had to end up taking a break was just because I had a problem where I was trying to focus solely on making content every day because we had the whole thing with the algorithm and all that, but honestly it's just not as important to me anymore. I'm just going to try and make good content, and yeah, I'm kind of repeating myself at this point. Anyway, it's a bit about my character here. Like I said, he's a blue mechanical phoenix. You'll see here I am tracing over at my reference sheet. It is a little scummy, I'll admit, but like it's a drawing I drew. I did actually draw all of this, so I don't really see a problem in it. And I mean, it doesn't look exactly the same. It's just, honestly, I was having a really hard time with the arms and the wings. I'm going to be doing more art of this guy. Next video I plan on making a new end screen thumbnail, because you'll see that at the end of this video it's going to be the old end screen thumbnail where it's my weird cartoon version of me. But yeah, that's what's going on now. I'm enjoying making stuff. I don't have a lot of free time right now, but hoping to utilize what I can. I'm working on a couple projects in the background. I've got one project which I'm really excited for and I'm really hoping is going to go somewhere. I'll be posting more updates on that in a little bit. Well, maybe not in a little bit, it might be a while. Drawing this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I went with way too many colors here on this gradient at first, because you'll see later I changed it and made it more simple. And at the start I started with a different pose because I wanted to try and make it more dynamic, but it just ended up not working, so I switched this kind of front-on view. But it works. I like it. Oh yeah, when I was trying to draw the clouds here, I have an actual cloud brush on my thing that I'm using. I mean, it's alright. I've used it for a couple other things and it's looked better. It's just, for some reason, no matter what I did here, it just looked absolutely crummy. And I really didn't like it. I tried going over with a couple different colors, trying to make it line up. Part of the problem might have been that I didn't have the light source in here yet. And maybe it would look better after I added the sun, but I don't know. I just didn't like it. It kind of looked gross, so I just went ahead and deleted it, and I used my airbrush instead. And I think the result turned out a lot better, and I really like it. I've been getting a little bit more into experimenting with lighting because I think it's a really interesting concept, and I've actually been getting surprisingly good at it. I'm a little bit shocked because honestly, lighting was something I never really thought I would truly understand. It was always something I struggled with, but like it's a huge part to making something look like, well, not necessarily real, but like it has weight to it, like it actually, you know, there. I don't know. It makes things look cool. Woo! So here I'm drawing in the sky. I'm not super happy with how the lens flare I tried to do here turned out. I haven't really tried lens flares before. I wanted to see if I can experiment a little bit more with it. And I'm not super happy with how this one turned out, but it's not bad for my first attempt. I tried here with a couple of my glow brushes to try and see if I could replicate it, but I didn't like it, so I ended up just kind of drawing it myself. I feel like if I had made it a little bit of harder circles, maybe turned up the flow in my airbrush, it would have looked a bit better. It's got this weird kind of wavy look to it, and I know that typically with lens flares and stuff, it's more straight on, but I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I am happy with how it turned out. It's just, I feel like I could have done better. And if anyone's wondering, the program I use is called Autodesk Sketchbook. It's a personal favorite of mine. I've heard that a lot of people consider Photoshop to be like the best drawing software for computers. And I mean, I've seen a lot of cool stuff that's been done on Photoshop, but I don't know. I like using Autodesk because it just makes a lot of sense to me, and there's other specifically drawing geared programs, and I feel like with Photoshop, in order to make it good for drawing, you have to rig it up a certain way, and I just don't want to bother with a lot of setup and stuff. I kind of just want to dive right in. I kind of kicked myself while I was drawing this because you'll notice a couple times I forgot to switch layers, and so I ended up painting onto the line art layer, and that caused problems for me later. So you'll see me try and correct that here in a bit. A few life changes have happening. I did mention that I'm married now. I have a wife, which is interesting. I honestly wasn't expecting to live this long. Yeah, it's weird. It's like I had a thing where throughout all like high school, I kind of expected to just kind of die shortly after high school. Like, not because like I wanted to. I mean, it was just kind of a factor that like I really just didn't expect life to just continue after high school. It was really weird when it did. So I've been adjusting to that. But hey, I've been doing a lot better as of late. I really hope this video isn't boring because I'm just kind of talking about stuff that's been going on. I'm hoping to make more animations soon, so that might be a thing. I don't know. Not really sure what I'm gonna animate. Got a couple different ideas, but not super sure yet. I'm really happy with how this backlighting turned out. It's coming along right now, but at the end it really came to it. I'm gonna look into making some video games too, because I've been learning how to code in Unity and such, and it's been fun. I don't really enjoy the coding aspect of it, but I love game design and making assets for it. I'm alright at the coding, I can do it, it's just I don't really enjoy it. So this has kind of been what my life is like recently. I hope that going forward we'll have more success on this channel, because I'm going to be trying to make better content and making stuff I like, regardless of when I actually post it. I'm really happy that I've gotten some new subscribers, even while I've been away. I'm really happy with anyone who's like been watching my channel and has watched most of my videos. I know a lot of the stuff I've made has been kind of boring. Really looking forward to the future, and I'm glad we're all here, and hopefully everything with what's going on in the world will clear up soon, and everything will be good. Well, I hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video, but for now, goodbye, for reals this time.